Hey guys, it's Korea? What? I didn't know the Sabre still made it to Korea. I've spent the vast majority of my games flying against the CL-13. But, so, by the vast majority of, I mean, this is my 5th game. My first 2 games you've seen, I uploaded them. The next 2 games are all against the CL-13. Managed to kill 2 of them each time before crashing myself into the ground. Yeah, it turns out I'm a bit of an idiot. But, now we're in Korea. I guess it's time to fight some MiGs again. So the MiG has been buffed quite a bit, and by buffed quite a bit, I mean it's still nowhere near as dangerous as it was last patch, but its roll rate's been kicked up quite a bit. I should probably get off the ground at some point. But yeah, and its climb rate has also been improved a bit, and they have said that its climb rate was historical before, but they bumped it up a bit to match, so it's, because the Sabre isn't historical quite yet either. Long story when the Sabre's historical. Long story short, the Sabre's too slow and its climb rate's a little too low. But other than that, the Sabre's actually pretty much good. But basically, it's for balance reasons. Until they find another way to rebalance the game a bit, they're going to give the Mig-15 a little bit of unhistorical extra thrust, which really isn't that big of a deal. It's a bit more sporty now. It's no longer like shooting pigeons. It's now like shooting turkeys. Actually, I think shooting turkeys is easier than shooting pigeons, but you'd never shoot pigeons anyway. Why would you want to shoot a pigeon? Because they make annoying noises, that's why. So I just climbed over that mountain, diving down to this valley. We're going to pick up some speed, then we're going to do our 10-degree zoom climb of happiness. It's one of the fastest ways to gain altitude in the Sabre. Although doing a proper 400-mile-per-hour climb would probably also work, and would involve less flying at low altitude underneath a bunch of MiGs. So, decided the view wanted to be upside down there for a second. Did that entirely on purpose. So what's my climb rate? Still not terribly great, but we are gonna pick up a little more speed first. And up a little bit. Almost to 30 meters per second. 6,000 feet per minute is about 31 meters per second. For those of you who are not already aware. No idea why my window's open in the middle of the night. It's gotten quite cold in here now. So there we go. Got a nice 30 meter per second climb rate at least. I don't know. I buried the climb gauge. So we're not exactly sure what I'm climbing at. Hopefully this isn't going to be one of those ridiculously long jet matches. I mean, I only have 17 minutes of fuel left, so it can't be that long. Right? Alright, here, Miggies. Any day now. Look at that rudder. Why am I staring at the rudder, you ask? What else do I have to stare at, I ask you? Maybe I should start skipping to the action. Should I start skipping the action? I think I'm probably gonna at some point. I mean, I have the annotation in the upper right corner. Just in case you haven't noticed already, there is an annotation in the upper right corner, unless I was an idiot and I forgot to put it. Look, a MiG! But yeah, the annotation in the upper right corner is the click when I'm bored to death and I just want to see things exploding button. Or at least, at the very least, it's going to skip you to the point where I actually start maneuvering with an opponent. Right now, I'm not really maneuvering with anyone, am I? Alright, so that meteor. That meteor is actually in a pretty decent position, but I'm pretty sure the MiG actually is fast enough that he has energy on him. Unless the MiG just air braked to get on the Sabre's tail, in which case the MiG's about to die. Alright, so the MiG isn't dead yet, so I imagine that the meteor's not in range. But don't worry, I will be in range. Why? Because I'm still 100 miles per hour below my top speed. Yeah, I got plenty of accelerating left to do. So, should I go after that MiG-9? I'm going to go after the MiG-9. I have no idea how a MiG-9's keeping up with an A5, but he is, so. Let's save the stupid Sabre before he gets killed. By a MiG-9. If this guy gets shot down by a MiG-9, I'm going to be mildly irritated with him. And I'm going to call him names such as Noob. It'd be a very noobish thing to get shot down by a jet that you beat in every single way. Seriously, is that MiG catching the... How... What? That said, why am I not catching him faster? Hey, Mig-15. But see how fast I'm outrunning him? Not really relevant. Come on, Mig, turn. Come on. I don't want to kill you, I just want to get you to turn. Come on. Alternatively, I will kill you. Swear to God, I'll do it. There we go. All he had to do was turn off to the right. And if he would have popped his air brakes when he did it, one of two things would have happened. I would have either committed to following him and air braked as well, in which case that MiG would have slaughtered me. Or I would have just shot past and he would be alive right now. But he just lost his tail control because he's a dummy head and overcommitted. And target fixated. And is that Mig-15 coming at me? Yes, he is. Roll rate. Roll rate. Protect me, my roll rate. Alright. So how much energy do I have on that MiG? He wasn't able to catch me, and I haven't turned very hard. So I imagine I still have energy on him. Also, hey, there's the MiG. So I probably should have already started turning. It's going to take me a while to turn around at this speed. I'm turning around and taking my time. One of these days, one of these days, one of these days. I'm still terrified of Mig-15's from my experiences with them last patch. If you don't keep them at arm's length, they'll just turn around and slaughter you. But now with G-Lock, that is no longer possible. The only way they can turn inside of you is if they're slower, and if they're slower, you can out-zoom them, and if you can out-zoom them, then just out-zoom them. Why would you try turning with someone when you could just zoom climb above them? And then reverse around and slaughter them. Unless they try and dive away, in which case they're just giving you an even bigger advantage. Long story short, once you gain the energy advantage over a Sabre, or over a MiG, they pretty much run out. Oh, that MiG... Oh, the A5 crashed somehow. Hopefully he didn't bail out like a puss-puss. So that MiG just did an awful sharp turn. As in, it didn't take him 30 seconds to turn around, so he couldn't have been doing 600 miles per hour. And his inability to catch me seems to prove the fact that I do indeed have the energy advantage. Now, if I had testicles, I would, I don't know, I'd zoom climb, then do a split S, pass under him, and start a proper fight. But as I said, I still haven't quite gotten it into my head that Mig-15's are no longer dangerous. Well, I mean, they are. They still have the cannon. The cannon still does pretty much one-shot you. And how are we losing so many teammates? How are you guys getting killed? I don't understand. How do you get killed by a MiG-15 now? You beat them in almost every way. So we're going to pick up some serious speed. The more speed I pick up, the more the MiG's going to have to go nose down. Meaning the more speed the MiG's going to have to pick up. And as I said, he has two choices. Dump all that speed so he can turn in and shoot me. Which he wasn't able to pull lead because he was going too fast. If he would have slowed down, he could have pulled lead, but I would have seen him slow down. He would have handed me such a big energy advantage. I'll just slaughter him. With that said, pretty sure I have the energy advantage anyway. And he appears to be smart enough not to try and... Oh, no, he's trying to go with the others. Did that guy just go head on with a MiG-15? Doesn't he know that he could do almost anything? Also, I believe there's a law. Whoa! He turned around awfully damn fast, so he definitely air braked. Which means he's pretty much out of energy. But that doesn't matter because that F-Sabre down there that insists on trying to turn really hard is also low on energy now. Do people not understand that if you stay fast, the MiGs just can't do anything? Look at him. Climbing after me like he actually can get this high. He might actually be able to get this high. But that's okay, because I'll just well, I can't out-turn him, really. Neither of our planes do low-speed maneuverability well. But that basically means he's going to be at extremely low speed. He'll barely be able to aim. Hopefully he's not her Ronin. If he is, then yeah, I'd die. But look, I'm already outrunning him. I'm outrunning him. Look at the... Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the MiG that air braked. Gonna turn into that MiG-9 really quick, just to make absolutely certain he can't get me. That other MiG-15 went off to the side. I think looks like he's going back for repair or rearm. And we're gonna focus on this one. I wanna keep my last ally alive as long as is possible. But we're gonna do a nice 600 mile per hour turn here. At 600 miles per hour, the Sabre doesn't bleed speed in the turn because it just happens that This extremely gentle turn I'm doing is also the Sabre's sustained turn time at that speed. That's in no way a broken flight model. I mean, 6 Gs actually is the Sabre's sustained turn time at this speed. So the Sabre can turn at 600 miles per hour indefinitely, and then right there, that guy air braked. Well, it's a Mig-9, he was already slow, but he managed to get inside my turn. But to get inside my turn, he had to be so slow I could just straighten out and leave. And this is how we deal with Mig-15's trying to go head on. We spray and run away. And we poke him in the nose and go, haha, you suck. And then we do a vertical reversal. Because he has way too much speed to be able to turn into me. Again, unless he air brakes. If he air brakes, he's handing me the energy advantage, and I can dive away or zoom above him. All kinds of fun things. Or he's not going to air brake, which I'm pretty sure he didn't, in which case I can easily turn inside of him. That also means if he levels off or starts to climb away, he'll outrun me. But let's see, is he going to... Look, he's outrunning me. If he would go into a climb right now, he would outclimb me, he would outdistance me, and there's nothing I could do. Is he going to go into a climb? Where'd he go? Oh, he just turned off to the side. Probably should have been paying a bit more attention. So we're going to do a low diving turn. Pick up speed to separate myself from him and get over towards the other Sabre. And he's above me, but it doesn't matter because he's a MiG, and MiGs are too slow. But with that said, I also know that I don't exactly have an energy advantage on him, but he doesn't have an energy advantage on me yet. His acceleration and climb rate will give him the energy advantage on me eventually. But look, I'm still doing 500 miles per hour, so if I'm going to kill him, it's going to have to be now. Or I'm going to have to trick him into giving up his energy later. And I'd rather not... Oh, someone's coming up behind me now. Alright, well. Again, he's going to have to dive to come after me, losing his maneuverability, and without that maneuverability, he wasn't able to get lead and kill me. So, we're apparently out of allies. Well, if these were the old Mig-15's, they'd just run me into the ground, but they rip their wings before they hit my level flight speed, so they can't do that anymore. Also, my energy retention at high speed is much better than theirs. Why? Because I don't have a bunch of cannons hanging out under my chin, creating huge amounts of drag. My wings are about half as thick, so they aren't creating anywhere near as much drag. There's a lot of reasons why the Sabre is superior high-speed energy retention. But you see how slow I am right now? That means I'm not exploiting my high-speed energy retention. So I need to get fast again. I mean, this is literally it. If you stay fast, they just can't kill you. And you also notice how I'm not running away. I'm turning around them the outside. I'm keeping them turning towards me, and I'm trying to get them to dive. If I can keep them diving, they're going to give up all their energy advantage, and then I can use my energy advantage to kill them. It doesn't matter if there are 2, it doesn't matter if there are 10. If they all dive after me, then I'm going to do just fine. If they don't all dive after me, and one of them stays at high altitude, then I have to keep running away, and then it gets boring and brr. That MiG looks like he's leaving. Alright, well that makes me a little cocky. Yeah, he's heading back towards his base. I got 7 minutes of fuel left. I only have 700 machine gun rounds. That's probably not going to be enough for the bulletproof Mig-15's, but yeah, whatever. We'll give it a shot. I could catch him on fire. You don't know. I mean, knowing my luck, I'm not. So again, we're going to rely on our roll rate to prevent him from having any real chance of killing me. In fact, I'm pretty sure, yeah, he didn't even get his nose down in time. And see how he's turning inside my loop? I'm looping as hard as I can, and he's turning inside me. That means he has less energy than me. If he had as much energy as me, he couldn't turn inside me because we're both limited to the same G-load. Which is a nifty little bonus to G-lock. You can tell how much energy your opponent has just by seeing how they turn. And fun fact, me having the energy advantage means I can catch him. Which basically means he can't run away. But you see how he went down? He picked up a bunch of speed. Now he has all that speed. Now he can't turn. I'd be in the exact same situation if I had that much speed. Oh, he actually turned away from me. That was a terrible idea. Now, if he starts climb, well, he can't. I have too much speed. If he tries to climb, I'll just zoom under him. So this guy doesn't have enough energy to climb away. Basically means there's not a lot he can do at this point. I mean, he's really done. He just has to hopes I can't kill him with this 700 rounds I have. Knowing me, I'm not gonna kill him. Oh, damage his tail. Ha ha ha. Alright. He's also distinctively not on fire. Remember what I said about how I can't set people on fire? I mean, I can. My last video very clearly demonstrated that I can. But I can't while I'm sober, apparently. So, there's... as if I really need another reason to drink. Charge! Oh, you're trying to run back to your friend now, are you? Well, I can safely pursue him, because even if his friend does come and try and attack me, I have so much energy bent up in my speed, they can't effectively engage me. So I'm safe to pursue however long I want. This was not a short game, and I apologize for that. Alright, well... one of these days. I killed a Mig-9, so I have to get at least one of these Mig-15's. Otherwise I'm going to be sad. Also have less than 500 rounds. And considering all the MiG-15 pilots are constantly bitching about how 150 caliber round and all of a sudden they can't fly, that was a lot more than one, and he's still flying. It's not outrunning me because, you know, I'm in the fastest plane in the game. Not counting the CL-13, which doesn't really count because it's not supposed to be faster than the Sabre. That is a flight model error, and the developers are aware of it. Stop bitching about it. It will be fixed someday. For the time, you're just going to have to work around it. Why am I wasting ammo at this range? Well, that was... Alright, I did it again. Stop it. You're... Why am I doing this? I actually... Why did I just do that? Alright, I just made this much harder on myself. And I did a 69 rounds. Sex joke aside, this blows. And poke, and nothing. I clearly hit him, probably with more than one round. And according to the MiG-15 pilots, that should be enough to kill him. Clearly not dead. So, he doesn't know I'm out of ammo, so let's scare the crap out of him. Ooh, I know, let's ram him. Dun dun. Dun dun. Dun dun dun. Dun dun dun. I want a hug. Give me a hug. Yep. Yep. I wonder if he knows. I wonder if he's figured out my secret. God damn it. And see how hard he turned inside me? He definitely just air braked. Alright, yes, I know I'm a slow typer. It's only fair that I let them decide. They probably don't speak English. Probably playing against actual Russians, huh? Alright, well, this was a fun match. I also can't spell, apparently. College student, my spelling could use some work. Alright, so let's ram someone. There was a slim chance I might have been able to run away, land, and rearm, but now that I've told them, again assuming they can understand what I'm saying, that option has left. Yeah, that's no longer an option. So, now that I have no fear, as I am going to die, trust me, I only have 2 minutes of fuel left. Let's see if we can out-dogfight a MiG-15 in a maneuvering fight. Come on, little buddy. You gotta believe, man. You gotta believe in yourself. I'm also thinking I should ram him. That would be the honorable thing. Oh, come on. I just want a hug. Yep, he air braked again. Or he was already... No, he wasn't going that slow. Yeah, he definitely air braked. Smarty butt. Why do I not air brake, you ask? Because I don't want to give up my energy. I like my energy. So it makes me me. Having a shitload of energy is what makes a Sabre a Sabre. Oh, that was... He might have been able to kill me if he had proper timing. So let's see what happens here. So we're now in a 2-circle flow turn fight, meaning we're going head on. I'm going to do a... I'm not... Oh, he did the same thing I did. We're both doing a loop. So now we're in the exact same fight, but in the vertical, where he has quite a large advantage in theory, and now he's rolling away. Did you see how he rolled away from me for a second? That allows me to roll in on his tail. What a struggle. Alright. And Sabre, you're the best plane in the world now. If only I had ammo. See, oh my god. There's 2 of them, and I'm on this guy's tail, and the other guy's coming in. But the angle the other guy's coming in, he's not going to be able to get a shot. See, he's coming in from the front, and me turning after this other MiG is actually enough to upset his shot. So I wouldn't even have to give up this MiG's tail. I could shoot this guy down right now if, you know, ammo. I'm a smart ass, short and stout, and still. So let's see if I can get back on his tail now, after that hesitation. Oh, the other guy's on my 6. Alright, can I get a Mig-15 off of my 6 o'clock? I believe in myself. There he is. He's coming up inside of me, but he's either too slow or he's too fast. He's not maneuvering. Oh, he's actually halfway across the circle from me. Alright, well. Oh, he's straightening out. Oh my, I could have killed the second one right here. And this is why we don't waste our ammo. Oh my god. Oh, he's landing. Oh. Click, click, click. Click, click. I'm not leaded at all, but you know, in theory. Oh! Oh, he ripped his landing gear. Alright, let's see if we can get back on this guy's tail. I'm such an asshole. Yeah, let's just dodge this shot by being a ninja. Ninja dodge. Haha. Sabre is the ultimate ninja. I'm now out of fuel. I now have to let them know that I'm out of fuel. Uh-oh. Oh my god. Holy crap. I'm not quite sure what to make of this. That's how long it takes the AA to kill a Sabre, apparently. Well, that was an intentional. I did not mean to steal the kill from them, especially after that one MiG was so kind to give me one. So it turns out I did not survive this mission either. I have yet to survive a flyout in my Sabre. I've also gotten 2 kills in every single flyout of the new patch. I got a 2-to-1 KD. I'm so happy with myself. I'm a jet player apparently. And now they're probably not even going to win this. They now have to deal with a bunch of B-17s. Well, this sucks for them. Sorry about that. That really, really sucked for them. So, that was me flying the Sabre for the 3rd time I've uploaded, the 5th time since the new patch. I still love the crap out of it. It's still easily the best plane in the game. CL-13 maybe, but if it's not a CL-13, you should slaughter it, no problem. If it's a CL-13, so far, I've gone, as I said, I've fought them twice, killed them twice. Oh no, actually, I remember I actually did survive a mission. Yeah, I survived when the CL-13 shot me and I didn't die before the mission ended. Yeah, but other than that, I'm the greatest person ever, blah 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 blah. I'm not, alright, I'm decent. I'm twice as good as the average War Thunder pilot, which isn't saying a lot. So that was the end of this video. Thank you all for watching, and have a good, you know, whatever it is you're doing.